KYC Channel 3 News starts now.
Now at 5, their names.
And if Elle Magazine is your go-to beauty guide, check it out. A local salon and spa gets some national attention. It's Trendy Tuesday, everybody. Holly?
Ooh, we're all about relaxing you as you head back to
5:39, and it's time to get trendy. A local salon and spa gets some love from Elle Magazine, and our Maureen Kyle went there to see it for herself.
Plus, a local man wins a free...
Thanks a lot, Pat. Well, when it comes to pedicures, manicures, and hairstyles, you want to make sure you're in the best hands, right? Well, there's a salon and spa in Pepper Pike that is grabbing national attention with a huge fashion honor. On today's Trendy Tuesday, Maureen Kyle has more on the French-inspired salon La Coiffe. Good morning, Maureen.
Good morning, Abby. We all know whenever you need a new stylist or you're looking for a new spa, you typically get a recommendation from a friend or a coworker. Well, how about taking a tip from Elle Magazine? They came out this month with a list of the best salons across the country in every state and every major city, and a salon right here in Pepper Pike made the list.
Oh, I was so excited. That's so terrific.
La Coiffe Salon in Pepper Pike has a distinctive honor, one that surprised but didn't shock French-born owner Josiane Courvoisier.
Our hairstylists do have a lot of training. They train in New York a lot. We even have stylists coming from New York.
La Coiffe stylists are known for their color expertise and highlights.
We just added this room about 6-7 months ago. The salon was getting too small, so we decided we need a special room for color.
The color room was designed to let in natural light, so stylists are able to perfect the tones and highlights.
We do pedicure, manicure. We are going to add massage in end of October.
From nails to skin, La Coiffe is also known for its skincare services.
This is our facial room. We do also a lot of waxing in here.
This is the place for those untamable brows. One of Josiane's stylists has won awards for her shaping and waxing abilities. And if you're going to go green, go French. All of the products used in La Coiffe Salon and Spa are all natural, plant-based, with no chemicals.
These are all natural products. They are made in France. They are great for shine. Make the hair terrific. They smell very good and make the hair so shiny.
That salon has been around for a couple of years now, and it's become so popular that they're actually expanding. So coming up in our next hour, I'm going to tell you what kind of services they're adding and some of the new little nuances that they're adding to their salon. And Mark, I think that you might be interested in hearing about this.
Oh man, nobody wants to mess with a pedicure on this set of dogs. 5:50 right now. Most people would be ecstatic to win a No?
Mark, no comment. This Trendy Tuesday, we're talking about a local spa that's getting national attention in one of the most popular fashion magazines. Sally?
And we're going to do some doggone weather now. We have Gizmo, who likes to be...
Pat, thank you very much.
Well, how often do you get pampered? If it's just every week or just once a year, there's a salon in Pepper Pike that's worth a try.
That's right. On today's Trendy Tuesday, Channel 3's Maureen Kyle went to La Coiffe, which I believe is French for the coiffe, a place that's received national recognition. She now joins us with more on that. Good morning, Maureen.
You're so smart, Mark Nolan. You must have taken French in high school. Well, you typically find out about a good salon or a good stylist by word of mouth. You ask a friend, you ask a coworker, but how about getting a recommendation from one of the world's top fashion magazines? We're talking about Elle Magazine. They came out with their list of the best salons across the country, and there's one right here in the Cleveland area that got a distinctive honor. That's La Coiffe Salon in Pepper Pike, and that was before they expanded their services. Tucked back on Pine Tree Road in Pepper Pike, La Coiffe Salon stands out among the best of the best.
Oh, I was so excited. That's so terrific.
Out of 13,000 salons in Ohio, La Coiffe was named the best in the state by this month's Elle Magazine. But the honor was no surprise to French-born owner Josiane Courvoisier.
Our hairstylists do have a lot of training. They train in New York a lot. We even have stylists coming from New York.
La Coiffe is known for its expertise in color and highlights. But this fall, there will be a section of the salon that will set it apart. It will be the only salon in the state with a full-service, men's-only spa.
It's going to be just for men with darker color, very comfortable chair. We will have sport TV for each station.
Josiane says more and more men are demanding spa services.
To have pedicure and manicure more and more, and they are also starting to ask for skincare. We do businessmen here, but automatically they are mixed with our clientele, which is about 80% women. And when I asked them and told them and asked them what they would like, they got so excited.
And for anyone who wants to fully pamper themselves with a day at the spa, Josiane will start serving a light meal clients can enjoy in the comfort of their own robes.
It's going to be a French lunch with soup and salad, in a beautiful dining area with a fireplace.
All right, I know I'm going to have to convince Mark here a little bit, maybe some of the other men on the morning show. The men's spa is going to have ESPN, Sports Center, maybe even STO on some of the flat screens, and they're also going to have some men's magazines. And you heard, light lunch. Where can you go wrong with that?
I would be too embarrassed to put my feet up there because they're just beat. I mean, you know, I'd feel bad for the poor person.
They're kind of like this.
They're gnarled, running, and they're they're man feet.
Oh.
What are you going to do with that?
You know what? Don't bust those out ever, all right?
I don't. I try not to.
Thank you.
Now you know a lot about my feet. There you go.
That's good stuff. We've got such a nice day. You might get out and run today.
Good morning. Welcome to the show. It is, I think it is Tuesday, September 9th. I'm not really sure. Since I last saw you. Feel about that. All right. This is very exciting for you hair nuts out there. Rachel Stevens has she's sporting a new hairstyle today, so we are all up to. Don't you hide. Don't hide. She looks really cute, but there is a hair salon right here in Northeast Ohio, which takes a top spot in Elle magazine, and we love it when our local people get national recognition, and they are here today to show us why. And here is the very exciting part. The talented colorist who is joining us is also Heidi Klum's hairdresser. And we want to welcome Josiane Courvoisier. Welcome.
Thank you.
I wish I could speak something French because I'm guessing you're French. And you are Erin Andrews?
Yes.
All right. How exciting to have you all with us. Did this come as a surprise to be featured in Elle magazine?
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah?
We all got very, very excited.
Sure.
They call us and interview us on the phone, and interview me, and interview somebody from my staff, to interview Erin. And we didn't know what that was going to be exactly. We thought she was just going to be mentioned in the magazine. And she said it was very little chance who would be in because she was interviewing so many people.
Yeah.
And then about a month and a half later, she called us and she told us we were in the magazine.
I just like to hear you speak with that accent. I love that. Now, Kristen, how did it come to be that you do Heidi Klum's hair?
I am not currently her hair colorist, but I did her hair when I worked in New York City for Warren Tricomi Salon.
Excellent. So what was she like?
She's very nice.
Very nice.
That's pretty much all I can say about it.
Now, do you approve of her hair color now?
Yes, I do.
All right. Okay. So what's the trick to hair color? Do you think women are wearing the right color for their skin tone, and should you change it up as we get a little older, Josiane?
Very often we should, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because we need something softer on the face.
Right, right.
Yes.
And you do, and you agree with that? Even though you're young, what do you know?
I do agree with that, actually. I think that it should be softer around the face.
All right. Well, Elle magazine, that's a very cool thing.
Thank you.
And
yes.
and now you're on a
Really
show with a
happy
dog
about it.
and a woman with a concussion. So I mean, what better can you get than that? But we're going to take a look at some of your models that you brought. We have Kristen, who is a stylist with you.
Yes.
And she is going to show us our first before picture, which is Jill. And this is Jill, and a lot of us are making changes going into the fall, and Kristen, we want to welcome you, and tell me about Jill there. What was up with her?
Jill just had a classic, simple bob. Her color, obviously she had roots going on. She needed her roots touched up, and it was a little brassy to me, so we just decided that we wanted to spice her up a little bit.
All right, and here she is all spiced up. Do you love it?
I love it.
Very good. Is it easy?
Yes.
Easy.
Very easy.
I love, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes it so
good.
easy to go to work and school.
Yeah. Did people recognize you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. So it wasn't that drastic of a change.
It wasn't that drastic. I did a little bit of a dimensional color to break her up a little bit. She was a little solid for me, and it was, you know, I just wanted to spice it up.
Yeah, very cute. Very cute. And what kind of hair does she have? Because
She has fine hair.
Fine
she has
hair.
very fine hair.
So this
some
cut
people
gives her more volume.
Yes,
right?
and some people with fine hair are afraid of layers because they're afraid it's, you know, too much taken out. It's going to make it too fine and more baby-like. But no, her hair spiced right up, and we got a lot of volume.
Good, because the key is knowing your hair, because if you look in a magazine and think, I want that hairstyle.
That's not always it.
That's right, because your hairstylist needs to know, Genevieve taught me this, the kind of hair you have and the color of hair you have, because it all factors in.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at Kim now. Kim before. You want to see beautiful Kim? Oh, there's Kim. That looks like a Sam's Club picture, Kim. It looks like you're much prettier than that. Okay, tell us, Kristen.
Kim was ashy to start. She was not very shiny in her color. It was drab. Erin did a balayage technique on her and brought her to a baby golden blonde. And I think it suits her very well. It looks beautiful. All right,
let's see her now. Let's see Kim now. Very nice, very pretty.
And as far as her cut, Lindsay did her haircut, and she softened her around her face and added layers. She also has fine hair.
Okay.
So to get the body, we put some Velcro rollers in there, and
which I wish you could have seen, because before we went on the air, you had where is that giant?
I gave it to Elena.
She had the biggest blue roller, which I thought maybe was part of the style. I said it was very Dr. Seussish.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Oh, excellent.
Right
that
smack
baby
on top of her head.
That is so big, but these are key, aren't they?
Especially if you want to get this look with the long hair, if you want to bring out the soft layers.
Because even now mine aren't that big, because my hair isn't long enough.
Right.
But if you just want to get a little
lift.
Use the Velcro curlers, ladies.
Little shape.
So just remember, if you have one back here, to take it out, because if you go out in public, it's very embarrassing.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to move on to Krista. We want to see Krista before. There's lovely Krista.
Krista just had brown, natural, you know, not really a lot going on with her hair. So I really wanted to kick it up a notch. I kicked it up a notch. I did a true auburn red for her background. And I used a peekaboo highlighting technique and chose
peekaboo highlight. You got Herb's attention. What does that mean?
Basically the highlights are done in through the mid shafts of the hair and not so much focused on the top. You see highlights, you know, stripy on the top.
Yeah.
Fall season this year, they're showing very soft.
Okay.
Very, you know, not a whole lot of contrast.
Now, have you ever noticed that in the magazines, they always show redheads in the fall?
Yeah. How could you not? You got to change with the leaves, right?
I know, and I always want to go red, but there are some people that just shouldn't have red hair.
Right. Well, she definitely pulls it off.
Yeah, you can. Do you like being a redhead?
I love it.
Do you feel feistier now?
I do. Very
She's working it.
Very sassy. Now, do you think you'll continue it through St. Patrick's Day?
Absolutely.
Because then you can go in there with the best of them and say you're part of the crowd. Well, it is very exciting to have you all here with us. It is Le Coif.
Yes.
Am I saying that right?
Yes, you're pronouncing
Salon
it correct.
and Spa in Pepper Pike. We want to thank the beautiful Josiane. Did I say that right? And Erin and Kristen and all of our models. Thank you all very much. And we will have your information on our website if you want a change for the fall. And we will have more of That's Life in a minute, including some authentic Cajun cuisine. Did I read that right? It could, I don't know, it could be my concussion. We'll be right back, everybody. Where's the big curler?